So Jack and I have given up on this easy farm hunting now, eh? We've done our dash. We were actually just driving up here and we came across he was a little bit far away, but I'd say 10 plus points on him. Big velvet stag, running up through the paddock that we cut through. And yeah, as tempting as that is, we've got to put in the yards, eh? And he had a spiker with him too. So that would have been takeable. We would have knocked the spiker over. I'm pretty keen on leaving that big fella for someone to get when he's got hard antler. I'll be up here chasing him from late Feb, I'd say. But yeah, anyway, we're up here now. Usual haunt, Ruahines, and we've got probably about 4.5 hours to go from here. We're 30 minutes in the bush, and we're going to pop over, well, depending on what the weather's like on the tops, we'll see, and we'll pop over to one of two huts. Well, we've sort of got 3 options, and I'm going to try and create some sort of loop track, and we'll be out here for 2 to 3 days depending on our success. It's a nice settled day. We're up on the tops now, just waiting for young Jack to catch me up. Shouldn't be too far behind, and then we'll be popping up over the main range, and I'll let Jack decide what we're going to do. We've either got a hut, which is another maybe 3.5 hours, I've never actually been to it, away, or we can go to my usual haunt on the tops. You're a thirsty dog. So Jack gets 3 choices, there's no right answer. We can hunt slips down below at the fancy hut. We can stay in the tussock hut, which is pretty rough, or walk for about another 3.5, 4 hours to another rough hut that I've never been to before. What are you thinking, Jack? Rough hut on the tussock. Yeah, so we're going to follow this ridge up along here and right on the skyline there. Oh, I'm blurred out. Up there are a couple of waratahs. That marks our route to follow down this ridge, all the way down this ridge, and then there's a hut just on the back side of that. So that'll be our rough tussock hut for the night. It's just a 2-man biv. Brewing a squiggle top. We've upgraded the biscuits with Jack around. Yeah, it's about almost 6, so we're going to crack into a bit of evening glassing. So I've just been telling Jack some mean stories about watching deer run for miles after sniffing our scent. And we just swapped places and we're looking up in the hills. I said, oh yeah, there's a stag. I did a terrible job at guiding him onto it, and then luckily he's eagle-eyed and spotted it, and he was just on the move. So the wind swirling that much, like down here it felt like it was blowing the other way, but it's doing a big loop behind us. So yeah, hopefully that little bit of footage isn't too grainy, because he was almost a K away, boosting up over the tops. But what do you reckon, Jack?
Bit of excitement.
You going to join the Air Force?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Shit, I would. The lads came in dropping off a book while they were doing some other training. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be the world's best read. Air Force crew even ran back out and gave us a couple of chocolate bars each. What a legend. Pretty stoked with that. He said, oh, sorry if we ruined your hunt, and chucked over some chocolates. But all good. If you're delivering chocolates, you can do what you want. better than those blokes who come up here and shoot all the deer out of the choppers, that's for sure. Yeah, so for tonight for dinner we had these Go Native meals. Well, Jack actually had an army ration pack and I had a Go Native, but they're the exact same thing. Bit heavier than the freeze dries, obviously, but yeah, they, like most people are saying, they're a lot better tasting. These aren't so bad if you don't care as much about weight. If you prefer taste over weight, then this could be the go. Good morning. That's us heading off after a good night's sleep, eh? Not too bad in our little dog box. And then we're going to drop off down the other side, down to the river, in a nice hut to wait out this bit of rain that's scheduled to come. And hopefully it all settles, gets all sorted by the morning. Just stop for a break and a snack, and then it's all downhill from here to our next hut. Yeah, just getting down to our hut and had a look through the binos and the door's open, so things aren't looking good for visitors. Looks like we're going to be the visitors. Gutted. Always gutting after a big walk to find people. But anyway, I'm sure they're good blokes. We'll see what's going on. Yeah, thought someone was here, so playing by the rules. Full unload, bolt out. It's responsible hunter ethics. And then get up because the door's open, and thought, for sure, eh Jack, if the door's open. But turns out no one's here. Right, still windy and miserable, but we're going to head out, eh Jack?
Yeah.
Because we're that type of dude. Go get it done. Bugger. Just came across a hind, just came around the corner, but didn't even have time to get either Jack on it or the camera on it. We both saw it though. Bugger, gotta slow down. Yeah, Jack's found our deer. Just coming up to it, and then we bump into these blue ducks that start whistling at us. Hopefully the wind stays right and we find it. Yeah, so Jack just tipped over his first full-on wild Ruahine red. We got the farm deer at the start of the week. Now we're in the real country. Fucking nailed it, mate. Brilliant. Riley's back there cooking off. You can smell it now, finally. Awesome, awesome. We first picked it up at about 250 metres. Just because of the fluctuating wind, not only does it bugger us for hunting, but the actual shooting too can be a bit difficult. It can just throw you off. And he was on quite a scrubby sort of patch of bush. When I looked at it before, I said to Jack, there's got to be a deer on there, mate. We'll just sit here and look. And I was scouring the tops. Jack picked it up dead in the middle, right by that little cut, and he put me right onto it. It's like just to the right of that little cut in the bush. Bang. Snuck in on it, got to 120, and Jack nailed it. congrats bro. It's awesome. Awesome. What do you reckon, Jack? Should we release the hound?
Yeah, I reckon.
Go on then. Go on, Riley. Find it. Straight past it, you mutt. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, perfect shot. Yeah, so to the untrained eye, shooting the young ones might seem a bit mean, but it's actually exactly what we're after. It's December, early December, and stags are in velvet, soft velvet. You don't want to go shooting big stags if you want to shoot anything in the raw. And the hinds, they're all pregnant, so if you can avoid them, it's good to do that. Otherwise you're a bit of a cruel bugger and need to sort your ethics out. And I mean, desperation leads to certain things, but if you can avoid it and shoot yourself a spiker, an ugly stag or a yearling, just get it out of the fawn range now that it's 11 months old. Yeah, perfect eating, nice light carry out because we're a few k's in, and yeah, just bloody good result all around. If you can't tell, I'm pretty happy. Sure Jack is too. Yeah, so what we've done here, we gutted it just to get all that out of the way. It was a little bit messy. We just nipped the gut bag with the bullet, and big bullet, 308, little deer, a lot of damage. But anyway, now I've just opened up the back. We're not keeping the skin or anything like that. Opened up the back of the skin, and now I'm just taking out the back steaks. Then we'll knock off the back legs and keep them whole so they can be carried as a pack. Nice little ornament to take home, mate. It's a bit smellier than the one on your back. Make use of the meat safe for maybe a couple of hours, maybe a bit longer. And go have breakfast and decide what we're doing, eh Jack? Deer on board. And we're about to start climbing. It's not going to be too much more to see, just me and Jack lugging ourselves back up this hill. 2 hours to the top, they reckon, and I reckon that's not being that generous. I'd say it'll take us at least that, and I think last time I did it, hour 45, but with no deer, and Jack's carrying out all sorts of bits and pieces. Sweet. Cheers for watching. We'll leave you with a shot of walking up the hill. Catch up.